Hi, I'm Larry Richardson, your step-by-step chef. In this episode, we're going to make a very tasty omelet, a sausage omelet. Now, you can use store-bought sausage if you wish, especially sausage patties, or the sausage that comes in the rolls, those plastic rolls. Either one of those is fine, or even better than that, you can go to my website, stepbystepchef.com, and look up homemade sausage. There I'll show you how to make sausage patties using extremely fresh ingredients that can also be used in this omelet. So come on, let me show you how to make a sausage omelet. So here are the ingredients we need for our sausage omelet. First, we're going to use a 1/4 cup of minced sweet red pepper, a 1/4 cup of sweet onion, yellow onion or white is just fine. I just like the taste of the sweet onion. A 1/2 cup of crumbled sausage. Now you can buy store-bought sausage, or if you go to stepbystepchef.com, I have a recipe there for how to make this fresh sausage that I'm using. We have 2 teaspoons of butter, 4 eggs, and a 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. Now let me show you how to put all this together. And the first thing we do is we just mince our 1/4 cup of vegetables. And this is finely minced. You don't want big chunks in your omelet. So I'm just slicing down. I already cored this sweet red pepper. And then I'm just going to just cut it into these little pieces. There we go. That's a nice 1/4 cup. And then we're going to mince our onion, and we just score the top of the onion. And since you want a fine mince, you want the lines close together. So that's one direction, and then we go perpendicular. And then we just cut down the face until we have about a 1/4 cup. And there we go. That's nice and finely minced. And we can put this in our pan. And this is the pan we're going to saute the onion, pepper, and the sausage together in. Now, already have the sausage browned before you do this. You don't want to be dealing with raw sausage product. So give it a nice browning. If you make it my version, it's already cooked up. If you make it from a store-bought tube or from patties that you crumble, then you're going to brown them ahead of time, chop it fine, and then add it into this. And now we prepare our egg mixture. Again, it's 4 eggs. Just cracking them into this bowl. And I'm adding a tablespoon of water. And what this water does is it causes the eggs to fluff up a little bit. Some people add a tablespoon of milk. Some do like I do, a tablespoon of water, but it just gives it a nice fluff. Don't overdo the water or the milk because your eggs will fluff up beyond belief. You'll end up with a souffle. So just about a tablespoon is right. And some people do like to come and say, well, I like the milk because it tastes different. Quite frankly, I don't taste the difference with a tablespoon of water or a tablespoon of milk. It's really just the texture that I'm looking for, the fluffiness. So it's totally up to you which one to use. And that's whisked perfectly. Now I'll meet you over at the stove. So over medium heat, I'm melting this butter down so I can give the onions, the peppers, and the sausage a nice saute. And by saute, what we mean is that these vegetables should just start to appear translucent. They just start to get a little bit cooked, and then we know they're ready. We don't want to overcook them and make them completely wilted out, so you just want to give them a good saute. And that could take probably about 5 to 10 minutes. And while the sausage, onion, and peppers are sauteing, I'm going to take our other teaspoon of butter and put it in this pan that has been preheated at just under medium heat. So I'm just melting the butter down, giving the bottom of the pan a nice coating. And then I'm just going to pour our egg mixture into it. Now when you pour the egg mixture in, you're going to notice some sort of dark spots, and you're basically seeing through clear egg to the bottom of the pan. And what we want to do before we add the sausage, peppers, and onions to it and the cheese is we want to see a little bit of lightening of those dark spots. And what that's telling us is that the egg has formed a foundation that will hold up the rest of these ingredients so they won't scorch to the bottom of the pan. So keep an eye out. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes. You're going to see like a yellowing or a whitening through those windows, and that tells you you have a nice basement for the other ingredients. Okay, so I can see the whitening that I was looking for through those windows. That tells me we have a nice foundation. And our sausage, pepper, and onion mix is nice and sauteed. You can see the peppers started turning just a slight bit translucent. And at that point, what I do is put this mix on just one half of the egg mixture, and spread it out nice and evenly. You're going to love this one. And then what I do is on the other half, I put our shredded cheese. And spread that out very nicely too, nice and even. And then what we're going to do is cover this. And when we cover it, what happens is that the egg mixture up on top cooks nice and evenly, and it won't be wet when we're going to fold the cheese half over onto this half. So we just want it to have a nice solidity to it when we do that. And that's what this does. And that process takes about 5 minutes. And I would check it at 3, and if you notice that all of that is pretty solid, then you know it's cooked all the way through. If it's really, really wet, you want to give it those extra 2, maybe 3 minutes before you do the fold. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a few minutes. And let's see what we got. We uncover it. That's looking nice and solid to me. So all I do is I put my spatula underneath. You can see that cheese a little melty. Get it nice and underneath and flip it. And there you go. A little piece chunked off on me. That's because I have so many contents in this omelet. But that is your basic sausage omelet. So congratulations, look at what you just did. You just made this delicious sausage, pepper, and onion omelet. Now I hope you made it with the homemade sausage, which has a recipe you can find on stepbystepchef.com. There's a recipe and a link to the video for the homemade sausage. If you visit my site, you're also going to find a printable version of the recipe to make this omelet and about a dozen other omelets and many, many other dinner and lunch dishes. So again, my name is Larry Richardson. I am your step-by-step chef, and I'll see you in the next episode.